Namaskar, Swaminiji.
Namaskar, Neetaji. How are you?
Sorry, I'm late. My internet was giving me some trouble.
It's okay. Om Ishvaro Gururatmete
Om Ishvaro Gururatmeti
Murti Bheda Vibhagine
Bheda Vivagine
Vyoma Vadvyapta Dehaya
Vyoma Vadyaka Dehaya
Dakshinamurtaye Namaha
Dakshinamurtaye Namaha
Sadashivasamarambham
Sadashivasamarambham
Shankaracharya-madhyamam
Shankaracharya Madhyamam
Asmadacharya-paryantam
Asmadacharya Paryantam
Vande Guru-paramparam
Vande Guru Paramparam
Om Sahana Bhavatu
Om Sahana Bhavatu
Sahanau Bhunaktu
Sahanau Bhunaktu
Sah Viryam Karavavahai
Saha Viryam Karavavahai
Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai
Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai
Om Shanti Shanti Shanti
Om Shanti Shanti Shanti
Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam
Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam
Vyasena Grathitam Purana Madhye Mahabharatam
Vyasena Gratitam Puranamunina Mahabharatam
Advaitamritavarshiniം Bhagavatim Ashtadashaധ്യായിനിം
Advaitamritavarshiniം Bhagavati Ashtadashatyajnim
Amb Tvamanusandathami Bhagavad Gite Bhavatveshinim
Amba Tvam Anusandadami Bhagavat Gite Bhavadveshini
Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marutastunvanti Divyaistavaihi
Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marutas Tunvanti Divyastavai
Vedai Sangpadakramaupanishadair Yam Samagaha
Devai Sangapadakramo Panishadai Yantiyai Samagaha
Dhyanavasthita Tadgatena Manasa Pashyanti Yoginaha
ध्यानावस्थिततत्त्वतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः
यस्यान्तन्न विदुःसुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः।
यस्यान्न विदुषुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः
सर्वस्वरूपे सर्वेशे सर्वशक्तिसमन्विते
सर्वस्वरूपे सर्वेशे सर्वशक्तिसमन्विते
भयेभ्यस्त्राहि नो देवी दुर्गे देवी नमोऽस्तुते।
भयेभ्यस्त्राहि नो देवी देवी नमोस्तुते
रोगानशेषानपहंसि तुष्टारुष्टातु कामान् सकलानभीष्टान्
रोगानशेषान्नपहंसि तुष्टान् सकलानभीष्टान्
त्वामाश्रितानान्न विपन्नराणां त्वामाश्रिता ह्यश्रयतां प्रयान्ति सर्वा बाधा प्रशमनं त्रैलोक्यस्याखिलेश्वरी
सर्वबाधाप्रशमनं त्रैलोक्यस्याखिलेश्वरी
एवमेव त्वया कार्यम् अस्मद्वैरिविनाशनम्
एवमेव त्वया कार्यमस्मद्वैरिविनाशनम्
सर्वस्वरूपे सर्वेशे सर्वशक्तिसमन्विते
सर्वस्वरूपे सर्वेशे सर्वशक्तिसमन्विते
भयेभ्यस्त्राहि नो देवी दुर्गे देवी नमोऽस्तुते।
भयेभ्यस्त्राहि नो देवी देवी नमोस्तुते
रोगानशेषानपहंसि तुष्टारुष्टातु कामान् सकलानभीष्टान्
रोगानशेषान्नपहंसि तुष्टारुष्टातु कामान् सकलानभीष्टान्
त्वामाश्रितानान्न विपन्नराणां त्वामाश्रिता ह्यश्रयतां प्रयान्ति सर्वबाधा प्रशमनं त्रैलोक्यस्याखिलेश्वरी एवमेव त्वया कार्यम् अस्मद्वैरिविनाशनम्
एवमेव त्वया कार्यम् अस्मद्वैरिविनाशनम्
सर्वस्वरूपे सर्वेशे सर्वशक्तिसमन्विते
सर्वस्वरूपे सर्वेशे सर्वशक्तिसमन्विते
भयेभ्यस्त्राहि नो देवी दुर्गे देवी नमोऽस्तुते।
भयेभ्यस्त्राहि नो देवी दुर्गे देवी नमोस्तुते
रोगानशेषानपहंसि तुष्टारुष्टातु कामान् सकलानभीष्टान्
रोगानशेषान्नपहंसि तुष्टातु कामांस्तविष्टान्
त्वामाश्रितानान्न विपन्नराणां त्वामाश्रिता ह्यश्रयतां प्रयान्ति
मामाश्रिताश्रयतं प्रयन्ति
सर्वा बाधा प्रशमनं त्रैलोक्यस्याखिलेश्वरी
त्रैलोक्यस्याखिलेश्वरी
एवमेव त्वया कार्यम् अस्मद्वैरिविनाशनम्
एवमेव कार्यम् अस्मद्वैरिविनाशनम्
अर्जुन उवाच अयति श्रद्धयोपेतः योगाच्चलितमानसः अप्राप्य योगसंसिद्धिम् का गतिं कृष्ण गच्छति छिन्नो भयविभ्रष्टः छिन्नाभ्रमिव नश्यति अप्रतिष्ठो महाबाहो विमूढो ब्रह्मणः पथि एतन्मे संशयं कृष्ण चेतुमर्हस्य शेषतः वदन्यसन् संशयस्यास्य चेतानः ह्युपपद्यते Arjuna has raised the question again to Krishna, and he says there is a person, maybe sannyasi or maybe grihasthi, maybe householder, but this person is ayatihi. The meaning is one who doesn't put much effort to have that samyak darshana siddhi, to have the vision of sameness, but still that person is shraddhaya upetaha, is endowed with total trust, shraddha in Ishvara, yogat, at the time of death, yogat, Shankaracharya has written, yogat means at the time, antim kale, chalitamanasaha, his mind is wanders, somewhere it goes else, not in the Ishvara. So this person, yoga siddhim aprapya, that person cannot able to get that vision of sameness, that samyak, here everything is nothing but Ishvara. That vision, sarva bhutastham atmanam sarva bhutani chatmani, I am in all being, all beings are in me. That is called yoga sansiddhim aprapya. It is not able to get it. So such person ka gatim Krishna gacchati, because it is a yoga at the end of his life or her life, still it is not able to get this vision. Then after death, what will happen to this person? And he says, Kachinnaha, we have seen both. He says Kachinnaha, Kachittaha, Kachit, Ubhaya Vibrashtaha, Chinna Abram, Ivanashyati, Apratishtaha, Mahabaho, Vimudaha, Brahmanah Pati. He says that person is Ubhaya Vibrashtaha. Both side, he is not able to get out anything. Suppose is a karma yogi, that karma yogi has given up all type of ashna, putreshna, vitteshna. That person he says, I am not interested in money, I am not interested even my fame. And he is continues doing this karma yoga, and he is not get that vision of oneness. And even we can take as a sannyasi, one who is given of all his life to given to knowledge or Ishvara, but still that person is not able to get the vision of sameness. So this gruhastha from family life or then society life is just moved away from normal society life, and still he has not get the vision of sameness. It's called ubhaya vibrashtaha. He cannot enjoy the social life, even he cannot get this vision of sameness. So it's called ubhaya viprashta. Both side is not getting anything. It's called ubhaya viprashtaha. And like what? So he has given chinna abhrama iva. Chinna means very small. Abhrama means small cloudlet. There is a big mass of cloud, and from that there is a small cloud. It just separated from that big cloud, and if winds comes, the whole cloudlet is just fizzle it out. Same way, this person who is pursuing this knowledge but still is not getting this vision of oneness, so it is apratishta. Apratishta means he is not dependent on society also, and he is not getting that vision also. He says, I am, without any support, not society support, even not from Ishvara support, because I am not getting that vision. Then what will happen to this person? He is a vimudaha, as though he is not taking proper decision. Brahmana pati. The meaning of pati, we can take, pati means, Shankaracharya has written, oh, Brahma Prapti Marge. Shankaracharya has written the meaning of patha means road. Which type of road? Brahma Prapti Marge. The lifestyle, either as a sannyasa or as a gruhastha. But why they have chosen this karma yoga or sannyasa? To know Ishvara, Brahma Prapti Marge. So what will happen to him? He has asked question to Bhagavan Krishna. And last we were there. In 39th verse, he says, Etan me samshayam Krishna. This is my doubt. Etan me means my. This samshayam means doubt. Hey Krishna. And he says, to remove my doubt, you are only there, nobody else. So he says, Tvadanyaha, except you, without you, asya sanshayasya, without you, asheshataha chetum arhasi. You are only person who can remove my doubt totally. Chetum means removed, arhasi, you are the capable. My doubt, asheshataha means without any baki. Puja Swami is like, well, but it's case totally, you can remove my doubt. Except you, nobody can do like this. And why? Yes, put this word Tvadanyaha, without you, nobody can else. Because in 4th chapter, Bhagavan has told Arjuna to Arjuna, Imam vivasvate yogam proktavahanam avyayam vivasvan manave praha manu rikshva kave bravit. At that time, Bhagavan says, who am I? He is presented his original Rupa in front of Arjuna. That's why Arjuna knows he is Lord Ishvara. That's why I said Tvadanyaha, except you. Asya sanshayasya. About this doubt, Cheta nahi upapadyate. Except you, there is no person. Cheta means remover. Who can remove asya sanshayasya? Who can remove my doubt? There is no anyone else. So you please remove my doubt. This is the meaning and what Shankaracharya ji has written. Last time also I have told, this is the style of Shankaracharya ji. Whatever word is given in the shloka, he put first. If he would like to give some meaning, that this Gita Press Gorakhpur always put in bold letters. And whatever given in shloka, it is always in small letters. Bold letter, small letter. Small letter is refers to shloka and bold letter is explanation of Shankaracharya ji. This is the style. So Shankaracharya ji says, this is the Bhashya. Let me explain also because I have last time also the meaning of Bhashya means to explain each and every word of shloka. Is called Bhashyam. So the meaning of Bhashyam means Bhashate iti Bhashyam. To explain is called Bhashyam. Whatever person thinks that this word of this shloka should be explained, and with this one who explain each and every word is called Bhashyam. Among Bhashyam, this is called Bhashyam, explanation in English. But in this Bhashyam also, there are people who try to open up each and every word of Bhashyam. It's called Tika. We say sometimes, Tika. It's called Tika. Suppose Shankaracharya has written, this is bold letter Shankaracharya, Tat Anyaha Rushihi Devova. So somebody given explanation of this is called Tika. Not Tika in Gujarati. In Hindi, Tika is totally different. This crown ceremony is called Tika, but here not this Tika. On Tika only, also, there are people who gives also explanation on that Tika. Is called Tippani. Tippani we can say in English is a footnotes. So first Bhashyam, explanation of Bhashyam is called Tika, and one who comments on Tika, it's called Tippani. Shankaracharya has written Bhashyam, each and every word of shloka. So Etan me. So need not to explain, that's why he has written as it is. Etad meant this. May, he has written the meaning mama, my. Mama Sanshayam, this is my doubt. And he says, Hey Krishna, Chetum, Apanetum. He has given the meaning. Apanetum means to remove. Apanetum, Arhasi. Here is Arhasi is there. The meaning of Arhasi means you are deserved for this. You are deserved to remove my doubt. You are capable to remove my doubt. Asheshataha. Totally, without any left out. It won't any doubt will be available in my mind if you remove my doubt. It's called Asheshataha Tvadanyaha. So what is the meaning of Tvat anyaha, Shankaracharya says, Tvadanyaha means Tvattaha, except from you. From you. This is the fifth 5 by 1. From you, Anya Rushihi va Devatava. There is no even any Rushi who can remove my doubt. Even any Devta like Indra Devta, Varuna Devta, there is no Devta, one who can remove. Chitta means Nashayita, destroyer of my doubt. Asya Sanshayasya, of this my doubt. Nahi, here he is there. Nahi means because. Upapadyate, it is not possible except you. Nobody can remove my doubt, remove my sanshaya. Ataha tvam eva chetum arhasi. That's why only you are capable to remove my doubt. So please remove my doubt. What will happen to that ayatihi, one who cannot able to that vision of oneness and one who cannot enjoy the life of normal people? What will happen to that person after death? That question was asked by our Arjuna, and he is a representative of us. And before giving, once we have seen the answer that I have written. So there are, now we have no doubt, but still there are people available in society. They say, if you do bhajan kirtan, if you do shravana, not shravana, bhajan kirtan, if you do keep on japa, so you will incur more punya. And if you keep on listening only shastra, you won't incur any punya. This is general thinking of people. So if you want accrue punya in your account, so what should you do? So you please do lots of puja, you do lots of dhanam, you do lots of japa, you sit in meditation, you will gain more punya. But Shastra says, even Shravanam also gives punya. So it says, one who studied seriously, one who is totally given to Karma Yoga life or Upasana Yoga, and is really serious to seek self-knowledge. Such person, if that person does Shravanam, Mananam, Nididhyasanam, still ayati, let it be. Still ayati, he has not gained that vision, but still he is on the way. So it says, to listening of Vedanta gives twofold benefits. Shravanasya phalam, what you are listening, Vedanta, it gives two type of result. One is called Mukhya phalam, means primary result. And second one is called Avantaram phalam. In English, we say byproduct. There are some factories, they have planted for something else, but they also got byproduct. So same way, Shravana has twofold benefits. One is primary and one is byproduct. So I have given one example. Somebody has planted mango trees, the mango grove. So in mango grove, primary benefit is we can have mangoes. But what is the byproduct of this mango grove? So we can have good shadow. We can sit under the tree. And we can prepare many toranam, whatever. There are many usage of mango tree. So this is called byproduct. Same way, what we are listening, Shravanam of Vedanta, what is the primary benefit? Primary benefit is we can remove our ignorance and we know we are mukta. We are already liberated. This is the primary result. So we can have moksha. But what is the byproduct of listening or shravanam? So it says is a punyam. More you listen, punah punah, shravanam kuryat. So what will be the result? It says person will get punyam. And this punyam will be helpful in next birth. It doesn't go away. Our punya will don't go away. This Bhagavan is explained in next verses. What will happen? Because of this punya, what will happen to that person? Yet as a yoga brashta word is not, ubhaya brashta is given, but Bhagavan will give yoga brashta. So now let's see what is the Bhagavan's reply. Shri Bhagavan Partha naiveha namutra vinashastasya vidyate nahi kalyana kritah kaschit durgatin tata gacchati. Literally, Bhagavan says, Hey Partha, son of Prutha, na eva iha na amutra. Iha means asmin loke, while living only, that person's vinasha, here nakara is there, na vidyate. Tasya ubhaya brashtasya. Tasya means of him or her. Who is one who is given to karma yoga life? He vinashaha na vidyate. He never have vinasa, destruction. And Shankaracharya ji will explain what type of vinasha can be possible. The Bhagavan will explain in this Bhashyam. If we have done too much papa in this birth, it not necessary Bhagavan will give next birth Manushya birth. Bhagavan can give any papa yoni, any animal life, any bird's life, anything we can have. But this person who is living a life of karma yoga, such person, here the vinasha means he never get any bad yoni. He never go down. Adamaha is called vinasha. Tasya na vidyate. And plus, na amutra. After death also, whenever amutra comes, no, here na mutra is not there. Na amutra. Even not after death also, vinashaha tasya na vidyate. For such person, after death also, there is a no vinasha. He will get better yoni. Vinashaha tasya vidyate. And he, Bhagavan has given one conform, he says Arjuna, He Tat. He is used only one time this beautiful word. Tat. Even in Gujarati, we say the meaning of Tat is a father. But Bhagavan has used this Tata Shabda for Arjuna. So here the meaning of Tat is Shishya, Arjuna, He Tat. We will see the explanation is given beautifully. Actually, it says Shankaracharya is not given too much, but really speaking, whenever a son is born in the family, in one family, so father consider a putra is an image of oneself. In father's eyes, putra, a son is nothing, but is like his own swarupa, is now born. It is even comes in Aitareya Upanishad. Okay, whenever son born, then father thinks he is my little, again, this is my image of my own. So whenever a son is happy, father is happy. Whenever son has, something has done good in his field, father is also happy. So father and son is as though identical. Father sees himself as identical with son. So Pita eva putra. So father is Pita and son is Putra. Father thinks I am as good as my son. That's why father consider oneself is a son only. That's why Tata. But still person can ask. Here Bhagavan Krishna has asked Tat. There is no father-son relationship between Krishna and Arjuna. Now how can Krishna call Arjuna as a Tata? The explanation is not given here. But Even a relationship between Guru and Shishya is like a father and son only, because Guru is give a rebirth of Shishya. More and more he explains Shastra, the thinking process of Shishya is totally changed. In spite of this same body, it says, now new Shishya is born and he has totally new perspective for whole life. So Guru is also as good as his father of his Shishya. And right now, Arjuna is a Shishya. Shishya steham shademam tam prapannam. And Krishna, he says, Tom, you are my Guru Shadimam. So as a Guru level, Krishna is calling Arjuna as a Tata, a Shishya. So he says, Tata Kalyanakrut, Kashchit Kalyanakrut, a person, one who has done lot of punya, good action. Kalyana is called good action. Kalyanakrut, Kalyanam Karoti. It says, I think, in South and particularly in Tamil, Kalyana means marriage. Always considered as an auspicious Kalyana. Same way, when person enters in a Grihastha life, means householder life, it considered now they are stepping sannyasa ashrama. Before they have to go through for maturity process, they are going to this Grihastha ashrama, because Kalyana and another meaning is also moksha. So they are first put their all pairs, their feet in Grihastha ashrama to achieve the goal is moksha. They are not marrying because of marriage sake, but in general, people are always in our culture, this marriage is only for moksha sake. That's why it says Kalyanakrut, because that person has lived a life of karma yoga, so he is a Kalyanakrut. He is a definitely Kalyan. And if, in spite of he is not a Grihastha, and if suppose it is sannyasi, and it says sannyas life is little bit dangerous compared to Grihastha, because in Grihastha there are so many responsibility, there are a lot of action. They can't sit, quietly. But for sannyasa, society has given all type of section. No responsibility, no work, anything. So if sannyasi person is not ready for sannyasa, he can go to sleep at any time. He can live on bhiksha. People can give them bhiksha. And still that person cannot do anything. And people won't say, why are you not anything? Such sannyasi. If, then it's a problem. But if a sannyasi, one who is alive purely for knowledge only, vividisha sannyasi, such person, sannyasi also, it doesn't get any samyak darshanam. But still whole life, he has done nothing but kalyana only, no? He's doing japa, he's doing seva of ashrama, he's doing even many helpful activity for society. So that person is also kalyana krita. Either is in Grihastha life or in sannyasa, but who is given to Shastra is always in his or her life, they are always doing kalyana, auspicious things. They never generally hurt other person. That's why it's called Kalyanakrut. This person is Kalyanakrut. And such Kashchit means anyone, he says Durgati. It doesn't, it never goes back. Durgatim, na gacchati. It never goes back. There is no bad thing for such person. Durgatim na gacchati, because such person live a beautiful life. That's why I always says, if we were living a life of, karma yoga, it's beautiful. It's not necessary in this life only we can have moksha, but this life is beautiful. That's why Bhagavan says, what will happen? So in this, he has given the explanation. Parth, Shankaracharya has written, Hey Parth, this is a vocative case, that's why, O Parth, na eva iha, naiveha. The meaning is na eva iha. Iha means in this birth, while living in this Mother Earth. Even na amutra. Amutra means parasmin, after the death. Parasmin va loke. Anything, any loke, vinashaha tasya na vidyate. Tasya yoga brashtasya. Vinashaha na vidyate. He never destroy. And what is the meaning of vinashaha? That Shankaracharya ji is explained. What is the vinashaha? So he says, na asti nashaha means nashaha nama purvasmat hina janma prapti. Suppose in this birth we have a manushya yoni, no? We are a human being, purvasmat. But after this life, if we get any frog birth, if any crocodile birth, it's called hina janma, lower birth. But he says, na asti. For such jnani or for such karma yogi, hina janma prapti na asti. Never. This is one assurance from Ishvara. One who always given to Ishvara or Shastra, such person, hina janma prapti na asti. And for whom, Bhagavan says, saha yoga brashtasya. That person who is not yet get the moksha, but still he is a Shraddhaya upetaha. He loves that Shraddha he has in Shastra Ishvara. So Purvasmadhina Janma Prapti means before in this Karma Yogi life, compared to this life, next life won't be lower birth. It says, I have explained many times, but still, we human being, according to Pujya Swamiji, is called Mishraji. Mishraji means mixture of punya and papa. We are Mishra. Punya and papa. Upper yoni are called Deva yoni. They have only punya. They have to exhaust their punya. In compared to human being, there is a lower birth. It's called animal. All type of animal. It's called Papa Yoni. Here this jiva has to exhaust generally their papa. Is a Papa Yoni. So Bhagavan says, Hina Janma Prapti means this Papa Yoni na asti. For whom? So for us, Karma Yogi, na asti. Why it is not possible? So he says, because he is a Kalyana Krut.
Swaminiji.
Yes.
Here, what is the meaning of brashta, yoga brashta? Brashta, I thought that is not good, and can you explain me?
Yeah, that's we have explained no last time also.
Ah,
Arjuna is asked, one who is not
Ubhaya
properly,
brashta.
yeah, Ubhaya Brashta. Brashta is in our language we are taking as which is not good, Brashta people. But here one cannot put proper effort of karma yoga. Yes, that person believes by living a life of karma yoga, my mind will take chitta shuddhi. That's why that person is living a life of karma yoga, but still he is not achieved that level of chitta shuddhi. So it says is a brashta. Brashta means yet not achieved. Ubhaya brashta. The same way, Gnanam also. That person has decided in this birth only, I will receive self-knowledge. I will gain self-knowledge. And I have that same vision, which all rishis have. Here is nothing but Ishvara only. Otherwise, we can say, here is nothing but only myself, consciousness is everywhere. That vision, if person is not able to get it, so such person is called Brashta. Brashtaha means he is just Chutaha. He is just not able to get. Is called Brashtaha. Is one is not able to get anything. Even that person is not get in enjoyment of normal life, and that person is not yet get, poor fellow, that vision of sameness. Such is called Brashta. But here Brashta is not bad word. Yes, Brashta means one who is not yet achieved Gnana, one who has not achieved the knowledge of oneself is called Yoga Brashta. Then why that person Vinashaha tasya na vidyate, why he doesn't get any lower birth? So Bhagavan says, Nahi, because the meaning of he means Yasmat, and the meaning of Yasmat is because that person is Kalyanakrut. He has done nothing but in his life, he is always, whatever is done is Mangalam only. The Kalyana means auspicious. There is a two meaning. One is Kalyana is auspicious and another meaning is Moksha. Both are that Karma Yogi is always putting effort to Chitta Shuddhi and another is to getting the vision of Moksha. That's why it says Kalyana Kruta means Shubha Kruta. Kruta means Karoti. What that person has done, Kalyanam Karoti. That person has do even good for oneself also, and that person has live a life to help others. Such person is called Kalyana Kruta. Kaschit, anyone. It is not any specific. Kaschit means anyone, maybe male, female, anyone. Such person, Durgatim. Shankaracharya explained, Kutsitam Gatim, bad yonis, Hina Janma Praptihi, Nahi. This na, we have to put here, Na Gachati, he never get. And why? If somebody asks, then he says Papya. But here Shankaracharya is explained Tat Shabda. First time Bhagavan is used for Arjuna. So what is the meaning of Tat? There is a one verb is called Tanoti. Tanoti means to spread out. Always is called Tanoti. So what is father does? When son is born, so father has spread out his family. That's why we call Santati. Santati means to spread out one's own family. So Tataha means Tanoti Atmanam. A person who has spread oneself in the form of Putra. It's called Tanoti Atmanam Putra Rupena. That person who has spread oneself in the form of son. And who is that? Pita. It's called Tata Uchyate. That father is called Tata. But this is the real meaning of Tata is Pita, is a father. But in eye of father, his Putra is like himself only. He is looking like me. His behavior is like me. So Pita is always looking oneself in the eye of son only. That's why Shankaracharya is written, Pita eva putraha. Generally, Pita seeing oneself eva putraha, iti putraha. That's why Putra also, Putraha api Tata Uchyate. That's why even son sometimes is called Tata, is called as a father. Because son is nothing but as good as father in the eye of father. Same way, here there is no relationship between father and son-father. Because Arjuna is not really is a father, a son of Krishna Bhagavan. So Shankaracharya is silently written here, Shishyaha api putra uchyate. Even for Shishya, Guru is who is a father only. So it says there are two types of father. One is I have written here, Deha Janaka, the father of this body, and another is Vidya Janaka, one who is given our self-knowledge. So here Krishna and Arjuna relationship is Vidya Janaka. He is the father of given of self-knowledge. That's why Krishna Bhagwan is also father of Arjuna, being Acharya, being Guru. And in the eye of Guru also, if Shishya does good, some good thing, Guru is always happy because whatever I had taught, he is following same path. So in eye of Guru also, the Shishya is as good as him oneself. That's why Shishya is also Putra. That's why Bhagwan has called Arjuna is the Tata. Beautiful word, Tata. So there is a no akalyan, there is a not any bad thing for this yoga brashta or ubhaya brashta. What will happen to this person? The Bhagwan is explaining beautiful in 41. Kim tu asya bhavati, then what will happen to this person? Then Bhagwan says in 41 verse 40, Prapya punyakritan lokan ushitva shashvati samaha shuchinam shrimatangehe yoga brashto vijayate. He says, because of that punya, no, that I have said, keep on listening. And we are helping to others also, and we are always try to do chitta shuddhi. So in Karma Yogi's account, there is lot of punya. Because of punya, what will happen after death of such Karma Yogi? That Bhagavan says, Prapya punya krutan lokan. That person having gained which type of loka? Punya krutan lokan. So upper to Manushya's yoni. What we say, Bhuhu, Bhuvaha, Suvaha, Mahaha, Janaha, Tapassatyam. There are total 6 all lokas. According to our punya, we will go at there. So it's called Punya Krutan Loka. And how long that person will stay there? So Bhagavan says, Ushitva Shashwati Samaha. Ushitva means Vasam Krutva. Lived. How long? Shashwati Samaha. Samaha means years. Shaswati means long time. That person who is Yoga Brashta or Ubhaya Brashta, he will long in that Punya Krutam, good lokas for long time. And Kshina Punye Martya Lokam Vishanti. Such person has to come back when Punya will be over. Then what will happen to this person? Bhagavan says, Shuchinam Shrimadam Gehe. In the house, Gehe means in the house. But which type of house? Shuchinam. One who is live a life of with values. One who has respect for values is called Shuchi. One who is live a life with all culture is called Shuchinam. And plus Shrimadam. One who has wealth in which house? In such house that yoga brashtaha. We can say karma yogat brashtaha, or we can even sannyas yogat brashtaha. One who is not in sannyas lifestyle, one who cannot able to get moksha in grihastha life, one who cannot able to get moksha, such person yoga brashtaha abhijayate is born. Where? So Shuchinam Gehe, Shrimatam Gehe. So Bhagavan has answered both of Arjuna question. What Arjuna has asked, no? What will happen to that person? Where is that? Yogachalita manasa. One is at the time of death. If mind is wander, then what will happen to, after death? What will happen to that person? And still ayatihi in this life also, while living he is ayatihi, and after that, if he is not able to get this vision, then what will happen to him? That both answer is given by Bhagavan in this word. He says, after death, what will happen to that person? he will go to best lokas. And rebirth is also very good. Ge hai Shuchinam ge hai, Shrimatam ge hai, Yoga Prashto Vijayati. So both answer is given, answered by Bhagavan. And Shankaraji has written, what is that person, Yoga Prashta? Yoga Marge Pravruttaha Sannyasi. Swamiji silently put, here sannyasi we can take as a grihastha also. Because both are living, is a yoga marge pravruttaha, means one who is living a life of karma yoga. Such may be sannyasi or may be karma yogi, samarthyat. Samarthya means with the context, we say. If the samarthya means context. What will happen to such person? Prapya. Shankaraji has written Gatva, having gone, and where that person will go, Punya Krutam Lokan. Yudhishthir has done Rajasuya Yagna, Bhagwan Ram has done Ashwamedha Yagna, Vishwajit Yagna. There are big yagas, rituals. By doing this yaga, it's really, Shastra says, that person will go a better loka, good loka. Same loka, this karma yogi will go. It says, Ashwamedhadi Yajinam Lokan. Where that Ubhay Brashta will go after that. So Shankaracharya says, where this Ashwamedha Yagna one who has done, that person lives, or different type of big yagas one who has done, such person will go Punya Krutam Loka. And having Punya Krutam, what will happen to that person? We will see in detail next time. It is already 9:24. Still any question? Good, no? Is one type of relief. Okay, we will get better because we are living good life. No problem. That's right. Nothing to worry. Any question? No question? So shall we do Purnamada? Shall we do?
Yeah.
You want to ask anything, question?
No,
Okay.
no, Swamini,
Okay.
clear. Thank you.
Okay. Om Purnamada
Purnamada Purnamidam Purna Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate Om Shanti
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 Hari Om Shri Guru Namaha Hari Om